In the intricate realm of emotions and relationships, your person currently finds themselves adrift in a storm of inner turmoil. They are caught in a turbulent sea of distress, a tumultuous state that has been triggered by the void left by your absence. This gap in your presence in their life has ignited a cascade of regret, a deeply potent emotion that now overshadows their past decisions. At one time, they had pretended not to care, feigning indifference as if the love they once felt for you was nothing more than a fleeting sentiment. That act of deliberate detachment has since evolved into a wellspring of sorrow, as they now realize the profound mistake in denying the truth of their heart. In retrospect, they see that you were never merely an ordinary figure in their world. Rather, you were akin to an angel, a luminous being imbued with purity and an unyielding capacity for love. Your heart, unsullied by malice or deception, shone with a light that they failed to recognize. This oversight, a failure to truly see and cherish the essence of your being, is the root of their lingering remorse. In the grand tapestry of existence, every action reverberates, and the immutable law of karma has ensured that the consequences of their betrayal of your trust have come full circle. They are now grappling with the repercussions of those past misdeeds, forced to confront the reality that every choice leaves an indelible mark on the soul. Despite the weight of these past actions, your person is now driven by a sincere desire to atone for their mistakes. They are yearning to show you that transformation is possible, that the person who once shattered your trust is no longer the same. This renewed version of themselves is willing to risk everything to prove that the depths of their regret have sparked a genuine change within. Yet, even as this resolve takes hold, a lingering fear remains, a trepidation about whether you can ever come to trust them again after all that has transpired. The scars of betrayal run deep, and they are painfully aware that regaining your confidence is a formidable challenge. Curiously, your current indifference seems to have an unintended effect on them. Instead of pushing them away, the distance you maintain has only served to intensify their fixation on you. The more detached you appear, the stronger their internal struggle becomes. They are haunted by the realization of their mistakes that have wrought damage that now seems irreparable. The absence of your presence affects them more profoundly than they might have initially admitted. They are pained by the void you left, a silence that echoes in the empty spaces of their heart, reminding them of the value of what was lost. Now, however, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Your person is determined to bridge the gap between the past and the present. They have resolved to do everything within their power to reclaim your trust and rebuild the connection that once flourished between you. This painful separation has become a catalyst for introspection, a humbling experience that has awakened them to the true measure of your worth. They now recognize the unique, irreplaceable qualities you possess, qualities that they neglected to appreciate when they were blinded by their own shortcomings. The entire emotional upheaval, with its tumult of regret and the fervent wish to make amends, is deeply rooted in the enduring love that exists between you. This is not an ordinary affection, it is a love imbued with a spiritual intensity that seems almost otherworldly. It has awakened in both of you a sense of purpose, forging a bond that transcends the superficial. They firmly believe that no force in the universe can keep them from you indefinitely. The strength of this love will ultimately overcome every obstacle, reuniting you both. Reflecting on their past, your person recalls a time when they tried desperately to bury their emotions. They made a strenuous effort to suppress the intense feelings that surged within them whenever thoughts of you surfaced. It was a relentless inner battle, a struggle against the pull of a heart that refused to be silenced. Despite all their attempts to contain these emotions, their soul continued to reach out, yearning for your presence as if guided by an unseen, irresistible force. It is as though an invisible thread ties them to you, a connection so powerful that it defies all logic and resistance. In every glance, in every subtle gesture, the depth of their affection is unmistakably evident. Your influence on them is profound. It illuminates their eyes and infuses their every movement with a warmth that cannot be replicated by anyone else. You stand apart as a beacon of light, a unique, radiant presence that overshadows all others. In their eyes, you are incomparable. Your opinions, your advice, your very essence hold a special weight that nothing else can match. They revere your insights, cherishing your wisdom as a guiding force in their life. They are fully aware of the unconditional nature of your love, a constant in a world rife with uncertainties. This love, so steadfast and true, forms a connection that is recognized not only by them but by others who sense its undeniable power. It is a bond that goes far beyond the ordinary, transcending surface-level interactions and touching upon something far deeper, a spiritual connection that redefines both of your lives. However, in this dance of intimacy and vulnerability, they also acknowledge a personal shortcoming. Unlike you, whose strength and openness serve as a pillar of unwavering support, they find themselves often held back by their own insecurities. You possess the rare ability to express your emotions freely, to let the world see the depths of your heart without fear of judgment. You wear your feelings with an admirable boldness, a trait they deeply admire and, at times, envy. They wish with all their heart that they could be as forthright, as fearless in showing your love and vulnerability. Their current reticence is not born out of indifference, but from a deep-seated fear of the unknown and a lack of self-confidence. They understand that this hesitation might be misinterpreted as a lack of commitment, and for that, they are truly sorry. Every moment of silence, every delayed communication, is a manifestation of their internal struggle, a struggle to articulate feelings that are as vast as the ocean. They do not intend to cause you any distress, rather, they are fighting a silent battle against the overwhelming tide of their own emotions. In a heartfelt admission, they reveal that their love for you is not a fleeting infatuation or a transient passion. It is a profound, enduring emotion that has taken deep root in their heart, a love that continues to grow despite the obstacles it faces. They promise that, given time, they will summon the courage to fully embrace and express these feelings. They seek your patience as they navigate through this journey of self-discovery and healing, a journey that, while slow and fraught with uncertainty, is ultimately driven by the desire to be worthy of your love once again. They are embarking on a path of gradual transformation, a deliberate process of introspection and self-improvement. With every passing day, they are learning to embrace vulnerability and to dismantle the barriers that have long kept them from opening up completely. This process is not without its setbacks, but it is a journey they are committed to, for it is the only way they see to mend the rift that has formed between you. They long for the day when they can once again share the full expanse of their heart with you, unguarded and honest. In the space left behind by your once vibrant presence, there now exists a palpable void, a silence that resonates with the echoes of what was. The energy you once invested so freely in the relationship has been consciously retracted, leaving an emptiness that is deeply felt. This withdrawal of your attention and affection has created a chasm, one that forces them to confront the absence of the support and care they once knew. They find themselves peering into this gap, searching for any sign or clue that might indicate what has changed within you. Your love, which used to flow with such abandon, now seems to have diminished, leaving them anxious and uncertain. The sudden alteration in the dynamic between you is jarring, a stark contrast to the open and affectionate bond you once shared. They cannot fathom why the warmth and constancy of your love have been replaced by distance and reticence. This transformation has not only caused confusion but has also sown seeds of deep-seated worry in their heart. Your partner is now witnessing a side of you that is both inspiring and enigmatic. They are in awe of the newfound strength and determination you exhibit, the way you have begun to prioritize your own needs, your personal happiness, and your sense of self. In the past, you were always there, selflessly offering your love and support. Now, as you focus on nurturing your own well-being, a change has taken hold. This shift, while empowering for you, leaves them feeling both surprised and somewhat intimidated. It forces them to reckon with the reality that the relationship is evolving, and that they must evolve alongside it if there is to be any hope of reconciliation. This introspection has led your person to a painful realization: they played a part in pushing you away. They are filled with regret for the times they ignored the depth of your feelings, for the moments when they failed to recognize the unique light you brought into their life. Now, confronted with the consequences of their past neglect, they are determined to speak their truth, without reservation or pretense. They understand that the only way to bridge the growing divide is to communicate openly, to lay bare every emotion and every regret that has accumulated over time. Their longing for your presence is as intense as it is heartbreaking. Every time your name appears on their phone, every chance encounter that reminds them of you, reignites the hope that you might once again return. The very thought of you sharing your life and love with someone else is unbearable. It is a constant reminder of the irreplaceable bond you once had. They are now coming to grips with the magnitude of their feelings, the realization that their love for you is not something they can simply fade away. It is an enduring flame that continues to burn, despite the trials and tribulations that have tested its strength. In the midst of this inner turmoil, your person clings to the hope that the love you once shared will serve as a guiding light through these dark times. They trust that, with enough time and genuine effort, the wounds of the past can heal, and the foundation of your relationship can be rebuilt. They are willing to confront every fear and overcome every obstacle in order to restore the connection that remains so vital to their existence. In summary, your person's journey is one of profound transformation, a journey marked by the recognition of past mistakes, the courage to change, and the unwavering desire for reunion. Every emotion they experience, every regret they feel, is deeply intertwined with the love that you both once celebrated. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of love, and to the belief that even the most painful errors can lead to growth and redemption. They are prepared to fight for the chance to win you back, to rebuild what was lost, and to prove that the lessons learned from regret can ultimately pave the way for a brighter, more genuine future together. As you continue to evolve in your own right, growing stronger and more self-assured, your partner remains steadfast in their hope that your paths will converge once more. The complexity of emotions, the interplay of regret and longing, and the unwavering commitment to change all underscore the deep significance of the bond you share. They may have faltered in the past, but every step they now take is a step towards healing, towards rediscovering the love that has always been at the heart of your connection. It is my earnest hope that, in time, the barriers of pain and uncertainty will crumble away, leaving behind only the clarity of love that once united you both. In this slow, deliberate process of reawakening, every moment of silence is gradually giving way to the possibility of a renewed and unbreakable bond, a love that has weathered storms, emerged resilient, and now stands as a testament to the transformative power of the heart.